Greetings, humans. And I'm Jack, and welcome back to the Windmill Forward. And we're gonna make some shadows. Again, with the Lightbringers. They're usually very positive, they bring a lot of light. But now they're making shadows. You know there can be no shadow without light. Yes. All they have to do to be Shadowmakers is shine a light on a big thing and there will be a shadow behind it. Yes. Right, so we did Shadowmaker before, but we did a live version. And a lot of y'all were saying we should check out studio versions as well. So we're going for that now, and we were a bit confused that apparently there are two official music videos. One of them that's like way old, like a few years ago, and one of them that just came out a few months ago. So we didn't really know which one to go for, so we went for the old one. Yes, and if you want us to also do the new one, let us know. And we probably won't. I mean, we will, but like in another 56.83 months. Yes. Anyway, now. Hi! Yo! Huh? Menacing heels noises. Here we go, yes! there was a lot of hair. Yes. That thing they do when they're leaning in front of their guitar with their heads in their faces and doing that, that's such a power move. Yes. Especially when it's filmed with a super angular from below. Yes. Looks like they have more hair than they actually do. It looks like they're spinning hair with a person under it rather than a person spinning their hair. Yes. And it was so good. Bro, the solo section in this song is absolutely freaking insane. Yeah, it's so technical, but it's kind of so seamless and melodic and like you can just sink into it and like soak in all the glory. And it's also really long. Yeah, it's really long. It's something like a dueling part, one the other, twice, then a harmonized part, and then another shreddy lead. So it's so cool how they go from that shred-tastic version into a very harmonious thing, and then back into a shred-tastic section. Shred-tastic. Yes, shred-tastic. Because they're quite tastic while shredding. I find that word cringe, but I find it difficult not to agree. Yes. Then again, we are cringe, so we're supposed to use cringe words. Yes. Yes. We are the power of the cringe. Yes. As I have just demonstrated. Also, I would like to say, you said that the way you make shadows is you shed some light on a thing and then the thing makes a shadow. Apparently the thing that you shed light on is Asami. Fair! Except she's not a thing, she's a person. Everybody's a very cool person. No, they aren't. Not if they're Asami. Asami has transcended past the status of thing that most of us are limited to be. You're a thing. I'm a thing, but Asami isn't. Asami is a super thing. Yes! Okay. Video. Very well shot. The Asami shots were really cool. Mm-hmm. I love how they did the whole thing that it started with just shots of each one of them. Yeah. And then there was that suspenseful break with the menacing high heels noises. And then, they came together. Yes. In that garage thing. And it's so cool to see like such a big band perform in a garage. I mean, to me, it didn't look like a garage. It looked like a hall in an abandoned factory in a post-apocalyptic universe where they somehow still have everything it takes to be that dressed up and made up. If someone can look that good in a post-apocalyptic future, it's Lovebites. Yes. Yes. Well, you'll go with the post-apocalypse, I'll go with the garage. The point is, it's a post-apocalyptic garage. Fair. The point is, they were in a kind of cheap-looking place. And it gave me a bit of the vibe of a small band, like a small underground band. But they're not a small underground band. They're huge at this point. So in a way, it looks to me like even the great ones have that in their heart. Yes. Like that's where they started and those are the origins and you don't forget that. Mm-hmm. And also this is an older video, so I don't know how popular they actually were when this came out. Yeah, and another thing I really liked about how the video was shot was that you had this thing where the lights were on them, you could see the person really clearly, and then the entire background was blurred out. Yes. That was such a cool effect. Yes. It was like, the only thing that matters is the Asami. Yes. Or the Midori, or the Miyako, or the Miho, or the... It's like, I don't know about you, but I get this sense sometimes that when I look at Lovebites, I suddenly turn tunnel vision. Like everything else doesn't matter. Unless they're all five of them in front of you and they start spreading out. Yes, then you have distributive attention. Yeah, my eyes start going like this and then I want to try growing another three. Yes. I also want to say this has one of the strongest choruses I've heard from Lovebites. Yeah. And one of the biggest contrasts between the heavy thrashing riffs and the melody and feeling in the chorus. So that's a really cool dynamic and alternation between those two elements. It's probably on the 50-50 edge between power and thrash. Yes. And that's sick. Yes. So if you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. With bells on. You gave no warning. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay and let's see you back at Windmill very soon. I could catch your vibe. Of course, yeah.